Hello, we are on Niyama number 4, self-study. I don't know how to pronounce the Sanskrit word, and I'm not even going to try. Self-study. In the Yoga Sutras, Patanjali says, study the self and discover the divine. There is a divine spark of light, a divine spark of energy in each and every one of you. And that is your true self. We lose or cover up our true selves with our egos. We begin early in life to identify with our false selves. I don't know, like in school, kindergarten, you want the same lunchbox as everyone else. Later, you want the right or the same clothes as others to fit in. As you get older, your looks really matter to you, and you start identifying with your bodies and your status and your degree and your car that you drive and relating to people on social media. These are your egos, which covers up the true self. But in fact, all this is going to change. I have a big glare. All this is going to change for you. Your status is going to change. Your body's it's changing every single day, year by year. Things are going to be gone. And if you identify, you're identifying with something that's changing, where your true spirit stays the same. I'll show you something. I'll draw this out. See if it makes kind of sense here. Okay. You can kind of think of it this way. You have your true divine spirit. Okay? And then you start early, I don't know, your lunchbox. We'll go back to the examples. And the clothes you wear, and your physical body, you want to look good. I mean, you want to look healthy, of course, but the degree you have, the religion that you claim, I am a wife, I am a mother, and you have all these identities. And pretty soon, your true self is covered up with all these outer layers, and you lose yourself. So, the fourth niyama is about self-study. How do you study yourself? Well, you go through the 8 limbs. You go through the yamas and niyamas. You go through the yoga practice, the breath, the meditation. You read spiritual texts to remind yourself who you truly are. Spiritual texts don't talk about cars and clothes or degrees. On the yoga mat, it's all self-study. I think that's so awesome. On the yoga mat, that's all you're doing is self-study. The whole yoga practice is self-study. You thought it was an exercise. So on the mat, we learn a lot about ourselves. The breath lets us know when we're stressed or worried. And on the mat, we learn through the breath to calm ourselves down. On the yoga mat, we learn about and recognize tensions that we hold in our bodies, and we learn to let go. On the mat, we notice our thoughts. We notice our judgments. I'm better than the other person across the room. Oh my gosh, I'm worse than the other person across the room. I suck at this. I'm great at this. We notice our anger. We notice anger towards ourselves or towards our teacher. Often sadness comes up while practicing the physical yoga and the breathing. We start to release sadness. We dislodge all that old stuck emotions from our physical bodies. And off the mat, we continue to observe ourselves. We can go back to the yamas and niyamas. Doing self-study actually requires satya, honesty. It requires tapas, discipline. And it definitely requires ahimsa, non-harming. So this week I encourage you to observe yourself. Self-study. Bye.